Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge Save with Siena. We are in the Development Center, which has not had our youth intake yet, but we will be having it this month. And in this video, we've played one game since we last met, and it's not gone so well for us. The reason I say it's not gone so well for us is because we took on Genoa, who are actually doing really well in the league right now, probably 4th or 5th. And Saragosso scores the opening goal for them inside 90 minutes. We get an equaliser thanks to Iolu's free kick finds an eye for it, so he's back in the goals again, which is good. But they get a late winner in this first half, and it was 42nd minutes in, and it hasn't looked great. They literally do a ball at the top, find Saragosso, and yeah, Saragosso scored. This guy is honestly better than any striker I've had ever, and I kind of wish he played for me, but I can't get him because the challenge doesn't let me do this. He's also one of my Man United. So if that doesn't tell you how good this guy is, and he's also got 1 year left on his contract, so if I really wanted to, I would probably get this guy if I was to give up on the challenge. But I can't. So yeah, this guy's really good, and it's why he is in the goals consistently for Genoa, and why Genoa are doing so well this year. That was the only game we've had since we last met. And it now means that we are in 3rd place, 8 points behind Juventus, 10 points behind Inter, have just won 4-0 against Empoli. So we've got Lazio at home. If we don't beat Lazio, I'm honestly just going to say this here now, our title challenge is over because Juventus would have potentially a 10-point lead over us with just 8 games to go. I don't think we're returning 8 points with 10 games to go somehow. I really don't. And the worst part is Inter actually drew, so we were closing in on them. But then we lost to Genoa, who are in 5th place, and will go up into 4th, if they win their game in hand against Benevento, who are also down in 6th. So that's a big game, actually. And yes, that's a thing. We do also have Inter to play still. We have Bologna to play still, who are not going to be able to catch us now, because we cannot finish below 10th, which is nice. We've secured it. We've got Fiorentina, we've got Juventus, we've got Pescara, Bari, Atalanta, and Udinese. So most of those games, I'd say, are difficult, to be honest with you. Like Inter, Bologna, Juventus, Atalanta, and Fiorentina, I'd say, are difficult, along with Lazio. So this is not an easy run-in. I just don't want to bottle a top 4 finish. I'm saying top 4, not top 3, because with the teams behind us picking up points and now only 9 points off us, this could easily go so badly for us. It's ridiculous. But we've got to get points against Lazio. We have secured a top half finish, 3 years ahead of schedule as well, with 9 games to go, or 8 games to go, so we're definitely overachieved there massively, and I think we're good. Still, the main goal is top 4 finish. I say top 4, not top 3, because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm actually going to drop a bit deeper for this game, just because I don't want to take a risk with this. And I've also been hitting the counter quite a few times, so I'm going to go a bit deeper with the drop defensive line and hope we can do a good job here. This is a team that has been doing well. A bot is still injured, but he's going to be back imminently, so he will be back after the international break, which is good for us. Presensi is still going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks after this game, so it's a little disappointing. So he won't be back until a little bit afterwards. Ishana's up happy because of the fact I blocked a move to China, so yay, you useless idiot. Anyway, we're now going to have our game against Lazio, which really could decide if we're going to be in a title race still, or if we should just give up on that dream. Let's see how we do. They have a free kick. We should be able to defend this. Or not. Or not. Okay. Kakavel has scored. We can't do this. We can't be about to drop the ball now when we really need to keep up the pace with Juventus and Inter Milan. We can't be messing this up. Who's that defending? Who's the defender there? It's Margiotta. Of course it is. I put so much faith in these players that they're going to do smart things, and the keeper comes on, we shouldn't need to as well. I even dropped my defensive line to try and stop the counter. It's not even a counter, it's a hit set piece that's hitting us. Kasemi finds Anu. What can they do? Can we get the ball back though? Because I want to get the ball back and hit them the counter ourselves. We are not doing ourselves justice here at all. Margos has come out to meet Satutu. Oh no, it's Luigi, sorry. Here's the Segni. Plays the ball forward. Ivrat gets there, good. Okay, what can we do with this situation? Finds the technique, keep the ball going, move it forward in the lines. Di Luigi up front to Ivrat. Oh, he's lost out. I don't know what that touch was. It's almost like he got muscle off the ball, and now they hear us asking the counter. And the tackle's gone in. It's going to be a goal now. He's hit the bar instead. Okay. We are not coping with this. I'm actually going to change my defensive line to be higher up. I don't know why. I think that's a good call, but I'm going to. And we're not coping. We are not coping at all. I don't know why that player's diving, but okay. I throw it on the ball now. Can we hit them on the counter here? Please do something with this. Oh, the chance being blocked. So it's actually an effort for Viatina. It's just unfortunate it was blocked, but okay. But we get a highlight now immediately. We've changed the defensive line to be high up, and Ayalu now on the ball. So Margiotta plays up forward to Ivor. Oh, God's sake! We are misplacing passes like idiots. Brunette now on the ball. Okay, this is good. Keep passing it. Ayalu, Calandra. This is the strongest line we can really put out. And Viatina on the ball now. Plays across to Calandra. Back to Viatina. Back to Calandra. Plays across. And this secondly, I don't know what's going on. I know what the problem is. You know, I'm going to show you this player that's playing for them. This guy was available with a free transfer. I can't sign him. I would have signed him if I could. But I just noticed it's him playing the defense, and he's actually making them better. He's made them so much better. This guy would make us amazing. He really would be a first choice defender for us, and we can't use him because of the challenge. Christ. There's a old cold kit for them. They're going to play it forward. Jorgensen. Kukavel. We might be about to lose 2 straight league games. We really could be, and they've got them through. That's a bad miss. That is a very bad miss. I'm going to break the players for this. We have been absolutely useless in front of goal and defensively. A set piece. They're going to score from this, aren't they? No, it's over the bar. What are we doing? Can we please turn up? We need to wake up, and very quickly. I am absolutely annoyed. The section's injured. Great. Beck's is going to come on. They made a change in sales. We are going to take Ayalu off for Elms as well, because he's quite a good talent. And we're going to take off Viatina and bring Mapadi on. We're going to make all 3 changes now. If we don't get a goal, I'm going to go very attacking to hope for something. But here's Margiotta on the ball. Finds Calandra. What can he do? Calandra plays it across. It's not the best ball, but we're going to get it back. Elms. Why did you not get there first? You were literally the man next to it. He's got the ball, but he's lost it again. Why was he not the one that won that ball initially? What? Why? I mean, we're on the ball now. Becker's good ball forward, but I'm just annoyed that Elms did not get there first. We got an equaliser, but Becker's with this assist. How did Elms not get there first? I'm sorry, how did he not get there first? That's his 20th goal of the year. I just realised. Good for him, but I need to understand why Elm just backed out of that. Because I really think he could have gone that. I mean, yeah, we scored an equaliser, but even so, why did he not get the ball first initially in the first place? That's my question right now. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to go very attacking at the end. I want to see if we can get an extra goal. It probably won't happen. If we concede now, this is my fault, but I'm desperate for the win. As Helen finds Smith. Ruiz, who's honestly quite good. Ball forward. That's good. Here we go. Margiotta. Hit them on the counter. Come on. Ball through. Corella. What can you do? Play in the middle. Has done. Ivor scores. We've come behind and done it. Okay. Yes. 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 Get in there. We've actually gone ahead. We've had to tinker a few things. Well, not a lot. We had to tinker some bits and pieces every now and again. But change the person has worked. It really hasn't changed much at all. But Corella's ball finds out for that. It's good. First contribution he's done all game, Corella. And he's come up with the cross that won us the game potentially. And we get a win, which we desperately needed to keep our challenge alive. We took us off players that were underperforming, and suddenly the changes have worked. Becker's definitely made a contribution this time. I think he's earning a chance in the first team. He really is. So definitely a massive 3 points here. And to come from behind, we needed that. Let's stick around with Inter Milan. We're only 4 points behind, and we have them next. If we beat them, we're 1 point behind. We've got Juventus potentially down the line as well. And if they win, they're 8 points ahead. But we need them to drop points. We really do. We're going to keep going until the youth intake preview comes up. And also the youth intake comes up. And the second he's actually injured, so he will not be around for the next match. But that's a massive 3 points. And Ivor is proving that he is a very good striker for us. So good. I mean, he's not amazing. He's only got 10 finishing, mind you. But he turns up when he needs to. He's a good striker. He's inconsistent. But when he turns up, he is really good. Why is he taking corners? I'm going to make him work on his shooting because he needs to work on that. But okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, so Juventus did win. They're 8 points ahead of us and 4 points ahead of Inter, which is not ideal when we need Juventus to start dropping points. And they won with a 94th minute winner, so we won with a 93rd minute winner. They actually came from behind too, so for goodness sake. I know it's Parma, but even so, that's a bit of a shock. That's a shocker in the works. Only Inter had a good game today, but then again, they were all looking comfortable. Who do Juventus have in the last 8 games? I'm curious now, because I need to check this. Cagliari, they got the cup final against Milan as well. Cagliari, Napoli, Empoli. Us, Benevento, Genoa. Oh my god, Inter and Juventus have the last game of the season match. That's actually a thing. Wow, I did not realize they had Inter the last day of the year. That really makes me excited now for the future. It really does. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've actually got our youth intake, and it does not look promising to say the least. I mean, at least we've got a load of 3-star players potentially, but oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean, I will be honest, I'm happy we've got an interesting Norwegian centre-back who actually looks quite good. Hugo House, fairly ambitious. He's also... He can't... I don't want to be a DM. Can you not be a centre-back? He can be a centre-back. He's 6 foot. I think centre-back. I really think centre-back for this guy. He's got to be first day. Yeah, it's just first day. So he's come from our Norwegian counterparts. So Stabback have sent us that guy. So, cool. We've got a Norwegian centre-back from them. But yes, we've got quite a few players that look like they could potentially be good. Angela Pavon is not amazing. And apparently he's a striker, but he is also a winger too. I mean, I can make him a striker if I needed to, but winger looks like it could be a good call for him as well. So that's not terrible, but he's not amazing either when you realize the competition he's got for that position. Unambitious is you. Demiano Contorni, not ideal, especially when he's unambitious. And he's a defensive winger, not a number one. He's also inverted. How is he inverted and yet also defensive? That is an interesting scenario. I've never noticed you could do that before. That's interesting. That is very interesting. You can have defensive and inverted at the same time. Francesco Quintadamo. I love this guy's name. Even if he's never going to be good enough for the team, I just love his name. That is just something else. It really is. Oh, man. Danny Daniels. If that's not... Does he look... What nationality have you got? He's American. He's just full-blooded American. But he's also lived in Italy for a long time. Danny Daniels. He knows Spanish too, I'm assuming, because he's probably lived near to Mexico. Probably knows some Mexican pieces every now and again because of his knowledge. But Danny Daniels. Legitimately, I don't know what to make of that. I really don't. He's got decent ability, though. Simeon Biagioni. Fullback, I mean, when you look at the talent we have in the fullback, he might never get in there, but at least he's good. He will try, right? He's got a few positions he can play in too. Francisco Perico, and he's okay. He's actually got some decent mental today. Look at that. He can't see anything to save his life. I mean, he's got one vision, so passing would never be something he'll be using. If you want to be Mazzala, we need him to actually have some vision, so this is not a good place for him. So box ball in midfielder could work. Defensive midfielder, I think defensive midfielder. I honestly think a DM is the place for him. I really do. Last person, Marco Bruno. He's the inverted wingback, but okay, 6 foot. He's a centre back. He is a centre back. There's no question about it. He is a centre back. I mean, he's not a ball playing defender, but he's a centre back. It's either that or I make him a wing back, and I don't see him being a wing back. I really do not see him being a wing back. So yeah, he's a centre back. He is 100% a centre back. Needs to work on his concentration. He needs to work on quite a few things if he wants to be in the first team. But he's got a lot of things I like. He's got 10 passing too. He's got to be a ball playing centre back. Just working his vision, his concentration, and everything else. Looking solid. He would never be good enough for the first team probably, but I don't mind that. But Hugo House, I am very excited about him. He's not amazing, but given what we have, I don't think he'll be out of place in the centre back position. I really don't. I mean, he's already the 7th best centre back in the team, which tells you a lot. And yeah, I think he would be able to get into Brunet's position quite quickly if his ambition's anything to go by. So that's good to say the least. What we're going to do though is end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys have liked and shared this video. And that you subscribe to the channel. Really does help me a lot. What do you think of Hugo House? Do you think he will be good enough for the first team in the future? I like to think he will be. He's got the mentals I'm looking for. I mean, good lord, he's a very exciting young talent. I would not make him a DM though. I want to be a centre back, and I think as a ball-playing defender, he could be really solid. Just needs to work on his pace a little bit, and he'll be golden. He'll be absolutely golden. But either way, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.